KN7TH are broadcasting on 14.275 MHz. November 7th, 2025. Time is 0417 hours Mountain Standard. This is Quink's Drone, Remote Monitoring Station, Beartooth Mountains, Montana. Elevation 8,200 feet. I'm documenting what I'm hearing, what I'm monitoring. Someone needs to record this. Someone needs to know what happened. What's happening right now? I've been a ham radio operator for 32 years. Licensed since I was 14. Built this station myself. 40-foot tower, beam antenna, HF transceiver, VHF, UHF, scanner covering everything from 2 MHz to 18 GHz. I monitor emergency frequencies, military bands, aviation, maritime, satellite downlinks, everything. I'm a listener. That's what I do. I listen to the world. My daughter Clara, she's in Seattle, graduate school, University of Washington, marine biology program, 24 years old, smart, determined, takes after her mother. Her mother died 6 years ago. Cancer. Clara's all I have left, all the family I have. She calls me every Sunday. We talk about her research, about the ocean, about life. Last Sunday she told me about a boy, fellow grad student, said she thinks it's serious. I told her I'm happy for her, told her to bring him to visit, meet her old man. She laughed, said maybe Christmas. That's 6 weeks away. Was 6 weeks away. Seattle is 732 miles west of this station. I know the distance exactly. Calculated it when Clara moved there 3 years ago. 732 miles. That's going to matter. That distance. Very soon. At 03:52 this morning, I was monitoring 14 MHz band. General amateur frequency. I heard a transmission. Russian operator. Call sign RK3 something. Couldn't catch it all. He was speaking Russian. Fust. Panicked. I don't speak Russian, but I know panic. Know what fear sounds like in any language. Then his transmission cut. Just stopped. Mid-word. I switched to other frequencies. Scanning. Looking for traffic. Trying to understand what happened. That's when I heard it. Military frequency. Encrypted, but the header was clear. NORAD. Emergency action message. Authentication codes. Launch authorization. I'm not supposed to monitor military frequencies. Technically illegal. But I do anyway. Everyone does. We don't transmit. Don't interfere. Just listen. That's not really illegal. Gray area. And right now I don't care about legality. I care about what that transmission means. Launch authorization. That means missiles. That means nuclear missiles. Someone authorized a launch. US or Russia or China or someone launched. And if someone launched, that means someone else will launch back. That's how it works. That's mad. One side launches. Other side retaliates. Everyone dies. That's the theory. The Cold War theory that was supposed to prevent war. Except someone just launched. Theory failed. I'm switching to emergency broadcast frequencies. Checking civilian bands. Looking for emergency alert system activation. Scanning. 700 kHz. Nothing. 1540 kHz. Static. 1630. There. EAS tone. The attention signal. Then the message. The emergency alert system. This is not a test. Multiple ballistic missile launches detected. Seek shelter immediately. This is not a test. All persons should take shelter in basements or interior rooms. Stay away from windows. This is not a test. The message repeats. Same words. Same tone. Automated system. No human voice. Just the message. Over and over. This is not a test. This is not a test. I'm checking my watch. 0418 now. 26 minutes since the Russian operator went silent. 26 minutes since the emergency action message. How long does it take for ICBMs to reach their targets? 30 minutes from Russia to US. 25 from US to Russia. We're 26 minutes in. Impact is coming. Any moment now. Any second. I need to call Clara. Need to warn her. I'm picking up my phone. Cell service is still working. For now. Dialing her number. It's 0418 here. That's 0318 in Seattle. She's asleep. I'm gonna wake her up. Going to tell her to. To what? Take shelter? Seattle is a primary target. Boeing facilities. Port. Population center. If missiles are coming to Seattle, there's no shelter adequate. No basement deep enough. No interior room safe enough. Seattle's going to be hit. Hit hard. And Clara's there. 732 miles away. And I can't save her. The phone's ringing. 1 ring. 2 rings. 3. Pick up, Clara. Please pick up. 4 rings. 5. Voicemail. Her voice. Cheerful. Young. Alive. Hey, it's Clara. Leave a message and I'll call you back. Clara, it's Dad. Wake up. Right now. Turn on the news. Emergency alerts. There's been a launch. Nuclear launch. You need to get to shelter immediately. Basement. Subway tunnel. Anywhere underground. Deep as you can. This is real. This is happening. Do it now. I love you. I. The line cuts. Dead air. No di alto. Nothing. Network's down. That fast. 27 minutes, and the cellular network is collapsing. Overload. Everyone calling everyone. System can't handle it. Or something else. Infrastructure attacks. Cyber warfare preceding physical strikes. Taking down communications. Making coordination impossible. That's doctrine. That's what you do before you strike. Blind them. Deafen them. Then hit them. I'm trying again. Redialing. Won't connect. Call failed. Network unavailable. I can't reach her. Can't warn her. Can't tell her. Can't say goodbye. The radio. I'm switching back to HF bands. 20 meters. 14 megahertz. Scanning. Looking for traffic. For anything. There. A transmission. English. Male voice. American accent. Call sign W something. Can't make it out. Signals weak. Fading. Confirmed impacts. DC is gone. New York. Los Angeles. Chicago. Multiple strikes. Fireballs visible from 300 miles. I'm in West Virginia. Mountain location. I can see the mushroom clouds. 3 of them. 4. Oh God. Oh God, there's another one. That's Philadelphia. Philadelphia just gone. The flash. Even from here. Even from 150 miles. The flash. His transmission cuts. Gone. Just static. I'm trying to respond. Calling his frequency. Trying to establish contact. Nothing. He's gone. Dead, or his equipment failed, or gone. I'm scanning again. Looking for other stations. Other operators. We're all over the world. Thousands of us. We should be chattering. Comparing notes. Sharing information. But the bands are quiet. Too quiet. I'm finding scattered transmissions. Fragments. Half sentences. Then silence. Frequency 3.5 megahertz. European band. German operator. Berlin. München. Hamburg. All hit. I'm in Alps. Watching. The sky. The sky is. There's another flash. That's Vienna. Austria just. Gone. Signal ends. Frequency 7.055 megahertz. Asian band. Japanese operator. Tokyo. Yokohama. Osaka. Nagoya. Everything. All the cities. I'm in mountains. North. I can see. The count. 8 fireballs. 9. 10. All across. The nation is. We're. Gone. Frequency 10.1 megahertz. Australian operator. Sydney. Melbourne. Brisbane. The Southern Hemisphere. They're hitting the Southern Hemisphere too. This isn't just NATO and Russia. This is everyone. China. India. Israel. Everyone launched. Everyone's hitting everyone. The whole world is. Gone. I'm documenting this. Recording it. My equipment records all transmissions automatically. Digital storage. If anyone survives, if anyone finds this station, they'll have the record. They'll know what we heard, what we witnessed, the voices of the world as it died. That's what I'm collecting. Death announcements, last words, final transmissions, the scanner. I'm checking military frequencies again, looking for command and control, looking for orders, looking for, there, NORAD frequency, voice transmission, not encrypted, That's wrong. Should be encrypted. Must be emergency override. Broadcasting in clear. All stations, this is NORAD. Cheyenne Mountain facility compromised. Multiple impacts detected within blast radius. Facility structural integrity failing. Continuity of operations transferring to. No response from secondary sites. Attempting tertiary. No response. All command sites are offline. This is final transmission from NORAD. Strategic forces have executed full response. All weapons released. Authorization complete. There is no recall. All launches complete. The war. Transmission ends. NORAD is gone. Cheyenne Mountain. The facility that's supposed to survive nuclear war. Supposed to coordinate response. Supposed to maintain control. Gone. Hit. Destroyed. Command and control is broken. Nobody's in charge. Nobody's coordinating anything. The missiles are flying on pre-programmed targets. Automatic execution. No human oversight. No possibility of recall. The machines are running the war now. And the machines don't negotiate. Don't surrender. Don't stop. 0427 now. 35 minutes since first indication. The impacts. They're happening. All over the world. Thousands of nuclear weapons. Detonating. Cities. Military bases. Infrastructure. Everything. Everyone. How many people just died? How many are dying right now? Tens of millions. Hundreds of millions. How many cities are there in the world? How many are primary targets? I don't know. Can't count them. Can't calculate. Too many. Too fast. The world is ending, and I'm listening to it happen. Frequency by frequency. Transmission by transmission. Voice after voice going silent. Clara. Seattle. When does Seattle get hit? How long does she have? The targeting priorities. Seattle's a secondary target maybe. Maybe they hit the big ones first. New York. DC, Los Angeles. Chicago. Those would be first wave. Seattle might be second wave. Third wave. How many waves are there? How many missiles? Russian ICBMs. Submarine launched. Chinese, everyone's missiles. They all have target lists. Seattle's on those lists. Multiple lists. Multiple strikes. Clara has. She might have. I don't know how long she has. I'm trying the phone again. Still nothing. Network's completely down. I'm checking internet. Satellite uplink. I have broadband satellite connection. Should be independent of cellular network. Loading. Connection timeout. Internet's down too. Global backbone infrastructure. Routers. Servers. Data centers. All primary targets. All getting hit. The entire internet might be gone. Might be offline permanently. Every server. Every data center. Every piece of the connected world. Destroyed. We're going backwards. Back to analog. Back to radio. Back to isolation. The radio is all I have. Only connection to the world. Only way to know what's happening. So I keep scanning. Keep listening. Keep documenting. Frequency 14.230 megahertz. UK operator. London is burning. Manchester. Liverpool. Edinburgh. The mushroom clouds. I count 12. 15. Still counting. I'm in Cornwall. Southwest. Far from targets. I thought I'd be safe. But the fallout. The wind. It's coming. I'm reading radiation. 50 Roentgen per hour. Climbing. 100. 200. It's shelter. But it's not enough. Not for this. The levels are. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to anyone listening. This is Cam 3RY Cornwall, United Kingdom. Final transmission. The radiation is. I can't. Gone. 50 Roentgen per hour. That's survivable short term. But 200. And climbing. He's dead. Going to be dead. Acute radiation syndrome. He'll be dead in days. Maybe hours if the levels keep climbing. The radiation. That's the thing nobody thinks about. The bombs kill millions instantly. But the fallout kills billions over days. Weeks. Months. The radiation spreads. Covers continents. Poisons everything. Food. Water. Air. You can survive the blast. Survive the fires. But the fallout gets you anyway. Slow death. Radiation sickness. No treatment. Just wait and die. My station. I'm checking external monitors. Radiation detectors. Background reading 0.05 microsieverts per hour. That's normal. Baseline. Montana's far from targets. No major cities nearby. Malmstrom Air Force Base is 200 miles east. That's a target. That'll get hit. But 200 miles is distance. Mountains between here and there. I might be safe from direct effects. Might be. But the fallout, the winds, upper atmosphere currents. Radiation doesn't respect mountains. Doesn't respect distance. It goes everywhere. Eventually, I'm recording this for Clara. Even if Seattle, even if she doesn't make it, I'm recording this for her. So there's a record. So she's remembered. So someone knows that Quink's drum sat in a station in Montana and thought about his daughter while the world ended. That's what this is. That's what I'm doing. Bearing witness. For her. For everyone. 0435. 43 minutes since first indication. Jumping between frequencies. Catching fragments. Pieces of the collapse. The annihilation. That's what this is. Not war. Annihilation. The destruction of civilization. Of humanity. Of everything. Frequency 7.175 megahertz. South American operator. Spanish language. I don't speak Spanish, but I'm hearing city names. Buenos Aires. São Paulo. Santiago. Followed by silence. Followed by what sounds like crying. Then the transmission ends. South America. They hit South America. That's far from the primary conflict. Why hit South America? Because there's nowhere safe. Because every nation that has anything, any resources, any infrastructure, any people, they're all targets. This isn't NATO versus Russia. This isn't US versus China. This is everyone versus everyone. Species-wide suicide. I need to know about Seattle. Need to confirm. Need to. Looking for emergency broadcasts. West Coast frequencies. There. NOAA weather radio. 162.4 megahertz. Emergency alert. Emergency action notification. Multiple nuclear detonations detected on U.S. West Coast. Seattle-Tacoma metropolitan area. Portland. San Francisco. San Diego. Los Angeles previously reported. All West Coast population centers affected. Radiation levels critical. Seek shelter immediately. Do not go outside. Do not attempt evacuation. Shelter in place. This message will repeat. Seattle. Seattle's gone. The alert said Seattle-Tacoma. Multiple detonations. Clara was in Seattle. In the city. University of Washington campus. That's near downtown. She's gone. My daughter is gone. The only family I have left. Gone. Vaporized. Or burning. Or I don't know. Don't want to know. Can't think about it. Can't picture it. Can't. I'm trying the phone again. I know it won't work. I'm trying anyway. Call failed. Network unavailable. She's gone. I know she's gone. But I keep trying. Keep dialing. Keep hoping. That's all I can do. Hope. Stupid, pointless hope. The radio. Focus on the radio. That's what I do. Monitor. Document. Record. Don't think. Don't feel. Just listen and document. That's the job. That's all there is now. Frequency 21.350 megahertz. African operator. English with accent. Nigerian maybe. Lagos. Johannesburg. Cairo. Kinshasa. I'm in rural Kenya. Away from cities. But the sky. The flashes. I count. 20. 30. More. All across the horizon. Africa is. We thought we'd be spared. No nuclear weapons here. No major powers. But they're hitting us anyway. Hitting everything. Everyone. The whole continent is. Transmission ends. Africa. They're hitting Africa. Why? What military purpose? What strategic value? None. This isn't strategy. This is annihilation. Complete destruction. Make sure nobody survives. Nobody rebuilds. Salt the earth. Nuclear version. Poison the whole world so nobody wins. Everybody loses. That's what this is. I'm checking my external radiation monitor. Still 0.05 microsieverts per hour. Normal background. Montana hasn't been hit yet. My station is intact. For now. But the fallout is coming. Wind patterns, upper atmosphere circulation, radiation from thousands of detonations. It's going to spread, going to cover the hemisphere. Both hemispheres. The whole planet. Maybe not for hours. Maybe not for days. But eventually the radiation gets everywhere. Gets everyone. Including me. How long do I have? Days? Weeks? The station has supplies. Food for 3 months. Water for 6. Generator fuel. Solar panels. Battery backup. I can survive here. Physically survive. But mentally? Emotionally? How do you survive knowing everyone you love is dead? Everyone you know. Everyone. The whole world. How do you keep going? Clara. I keep thinking about Clara. What she was doing when it hit. Was she asleep? Did she wake up? Did she hear the alert? Did she try to take shelter? Or was it instant? Flash of light and nothing. No time to be afraid. No time to suffer. I hope it was instant. I hope she didn't suffer. That's all I can hope for now. That her death was quick. The radio. Keep monitoring. That's all I can do for her now. Monitor. Document. Bear witness. So her death meant something. So the end of the world is recorded. So someone knows what happened. If there's a someone left to know. Frequency 14.110 megahertz. Canadian operator. Toronto. Montreal. Ottawa. All gone. I'm in Yukon. Northern Territories. Middle of nowhere. I thought distance would save me. But I'm hearing other northern stations. Alaska. Greenland. Iceland. They're hitting the Arctic. Why hit the Arctic? There's nothing here. Nobody here. But they're hitting it anyway. The early warning stations. The research bases. Everything. They want nothing left. Nothing surviving. Nothing. His voice is breaking. Can hear it. Emotion cutting through. Professional operators. We're trained to stay calm. Stay clear. But that's breaking down. Everyone's breaking down. How do you stay professional during the apocalypse? You don't. You break. Like everyone else. Frequency 18.1 megahertz. Asian operator. Mandarin Chinese. I don't understand the words, but the tone. The sound. Screaming. Then silence. Frequency gone. Another voice silenced. Another station dead. Another human gone. 0448. 56 minutes since first indication. The bands are getting quieter. Fewer transmissions. More silence. At the beginning there were hundreds of signals. Thousands. Ham operators all over the world. Chattering. Reporting. Sharing information. Now there's maybe dozens. Maybe less. And dropping. Every minute another station goes silent. Another voice stops. The world is dying frequency by frequency. Wavelength by wavelength. I am checking commercial satellites. Communication satellites. GPS weather satellites. Looking for downlinks. Looking for data. Most are silent. Opferline. Dead. But there. One signal. Faint. Weak. A satellite. UNOSA. United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs. They have observation satellites. Earth monitoring. Climate data. The signal is. It's still active. Still transmitting. Automated system. No human control. Just pointing cameras at Earth and broadcasting what it sees. I'm receiving the data feed. Text transmission. Compressed image data. Low resolution. My equipment can decode it. Display it. I'm pulling up the feed now. Loading. The image appears. Earth. The whole planet. Visible hemisphere. And oh God, the lights. The cities. They're not there. The nighttime side should be covered in lights. City lights. Road lights. Civilization lights. But the image shows almost nothing. Few scattered points. Most of the hemisphere dark. Cities gone. Power grids failed. Infrastructure destroyed. The lights of civilization are out. The whole world is dark, but there's other lights. Bright spots. Dozens of them. Hundreds. Glowing points brighter than city lights. The fires. The detonations. Nuclear fireballs burning. The satellite is seeing the bombs. Seeing the destruction in real time. I'm watching Earth die from space. watching the lights of civilization go out and the lights of annihilation replace them. The image updates. New hemisphere rotation. Asia, Middle East, Europe. All dark, all burning. Same pattern. Cities gone. Fires everywhere. The entire planet. The whole world. There's nowhere safe. Nowhere untouched. They hit everything. Everyone. Complete global coverage. That's thorough. That's planned. This wasn't impulsive. Wasn't emotional. This was calculated. Executed. Every nation. Every city. Every target on every list. All hit. All destroyed. Simultaneously. Coordinated. The end of the world happened on schedule. According to plan. Somebody's plan. Everybody's plan. The mutual destruction playbook followed exactly. And now everybody's dead. Another update. Western Hemisphere. North America. South America. Dark. Burning. I'm looking for Montana. For my location. The satellite resolution is low, but I can see the area where I am. It's dark. No fires visible here. But surrounding areas. All around. Fires. Dozens of fires. That's the other cities. The other targets. All burning. And the dark area. My area. It's just not hit yet. Or it's too small. Too remote. Not worth a warhead. Maybe I'm not important enough to destroy. Maybe. The radiation monitor. I am checking. 0.12 microsieverts per hour. It's climbing. Was 0.05. Now 0.12. The fallout is starting. Atmospheric. High altitude. The radiation from thousands of blasts. Spreading. Mixing. Circulating. Coming down. It's starting. The slow death. The poison. It's starting now. I need to understand. Need to know how this started. How did we go from peace to annihilation in what? An hour? Less? Who launched first? Why? I'm checking military frequencies again. Looking for information. For explanation. For anything. There. Faint signal. European military frequency. Voice transmission. English. British accent. Male. Official sounding. Responsibility assessment incomplete. Initial launch origin believed Russian SLBM from Arctic position. Targeting package included NATO early warning sites. Response authorization triggered automatic. Protocols engaged. Full retaliation executed. Russian counter-retaliation followed. Chinese involvement simultaneous. Possibly coordinated. Possibly opportunistic. Assessment incomplete. Command structure collapsed. No central authority remaining. This is final broadcast from RAF Fylingdales. Station compromised. Radiation levels terminal. Evacuating personnel to nowhere. There's nowhere to go. This is Squadron Leader Holden Ashford. RAF Fylingdales. My wife Catherine. My children Emma and Grace. If by some miracle, I love you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This is my last. Transmission ends. Squadron Leader Ashford. Gone. Another voice. Another human. Another story. Wife Catherine. Children Emma and Grace. Gone. All gone. Like Clara. Like everyone. Russian submarine. That's how it started. A submarine somewhere under the Arctic ice. Launched missiles. Hit NATO early warning. That triggered automatic response. US launched. Russia launched back. China saw opportunity or threat. Launched. Everyone launched. 30 minutes from first missile to global annihilation. 30 minutes. The world ended in the time it takes to cook dinner. To watch a TV show. To drive to work. 30 minutes and civilization is gone. 8 billion people condemned to death. In 30 minutes. And why? Why did that submarine launch? False alarm? Malfunction? Rogue commander? Intentional attack? Does it matter? End result is the same. Everyone's dead. Everyone's dying. The reason is irrelevant. The outcome is everything. And the outcome is extinction. Human extinction. Species death. The end of sapient life on Earth. Because one submarine launched one missile. Or maybe it was something else. Maybe we'll never know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Clara's last Sunday call. She told me about the boy. The grad student. Said his name was Theodore. Said everyone calls him Theo. Said he's funny, kind, smart. Said she thinks she's falling in love. Said, Dad, I think he might be the one. And I said, that's wonderful, honey. Bring him at Christmas. Let me meet him. And she laughed and said, okay, Dad. Okay, I'll bring him home at Christmas. There's no Christmas. No home. No Clara. Just radiation and darkness and silence. That's all that's left. That's all that's coming. The satellite feed updates again. Earth spinning. Different hemisphere. Asia. Australia. Antarctica. All dark. All burning. The pattern continues. The same story everywhere. Civilization extinguished. Humanity deleted. The planet continues. The rock continues. Life might continue. Bacteria. Insects. Plants maybe. But humans? No. Humans are done. We did this. We built the weapons. We created the systems. We planned the targeting. We executed the strikes. We killed ourselves. Species suicide. And I'm watching it happen. Listening to it happen. Recording it happen. The last witness. Me. Quinkstrome. Montana. Alone. 0512. 1 hour 20 minutes since first indication. The bands are almost empty now. Was scanning 50 frequencies. Hearing dozens of stations. Now I'm hearing 3, 4 stations still transmitting. Out of thousands. Out of tens of thousands worldwide. 4 voices left. 4 humans still broadcasting. Still alive. Still trying to reach someone. Anyone. Frequency 7.255 megahertz. Operator in Australia. Outback location. Remote. Last man standing. That's what I am. Last man. Everyone else. The cities. Brisbane gone. Sydney gone. Melbourne gone. Perth gone. All gone. I'm in desert. Alice Springs area. Nothing out here. Nobody. Just me. But the fallout. I'm reading. 500 Roentgen per hour. That's lethal. That's certain death. I'm dead. Just haven't stopped moving yet. Hours. Maybe a day. Then acute syndrome. Then death. I'm transmitting while I can. While I'm conscious. My name is Pierce Calloway. Age 47. Alice Springs. Australia. If anyone hears this. If anyone survives. Remember. Remember we were here. Remember we existed. Remember. His voice is steady. Calm. Accepting. 500 Roentgen per hour. He's right. He's dead. Walking dead. Couple hours before symptoms. Nausea. Vomiting. Diarrhea. Then the latent phase. Feels better. False hope. Then the manifest illness. Bleeding. Hair loss. Immune collapse. Organ failure. Death. 7 to 14 days from exposure. He has that long. 2 weeks to die slowly. Alone. In the Australian outback. Nobody coming. Nobody left to come. Frequency 14.330 megahertz. Operator in Iceland. Reykjavik destroyed. Population 30,000. Was 30,000. Now I don't know. Hundreds maybe. I'm on coast. North coast. Away from city. I have boat. Considering sailing. North. Into Arctic. Away from everything. But what's the point? Where would I go? Ocean is poison now. Fallout in rain. In water. In fish. Everything contaminated. Everywhere contaminated. No safe harbor. No safe port. Just slow death wherever I go. Same as staying. Same death. Different location. My name is Sullivan Northwood. Iceland. This may be my last transmission. If I sail, I take my radio, but eventually the batteries die. Eventually I die. Eventually everything dies. Iceland. Remote island. North Atlantic. They hit it anyway. Population 30,000. Hardly worth a warhead. But they hit it anyway. Because thorough. Because complete. Because annihilation means everyone. Leave nobody. Nothing. The radiation monitor. External. 0.37 microsieverts per hour. Still climbing. Was 0.12. Now 0.37. Tripling. Every hour it's getting worse. It's coming. The poison is coming. Malmstrom Air Force Base. 200 miles east. That was hit. That's confirmed. Multiple warheads. ICBM silos targeted. Each silo gets 1 warhead minimum. Malmstrom had 150 silos. That's 150 detonations, 200 miles east. The fallout from that, the radiation, it's blowing west, toward me. Wind patterns, prevailing westerlies. The radiation is coming directly toward my position. Directly toward me. I'm checking survival data. Radiation exposure tables. Acute effects, 0.37 microsieverts per hour. That's low. That's survivable long term. But it's climbing. When it reaches 100 microsieverts per hour, when it reaches 1,000, 10,000, at what point does survivable become lethal? At what point does this station become my tomb instead of my shelter? The station has filtration, HEPA filters, positive pressure, sealed doors. Designed for this. Designed for nuclear fallout. I built it that way. Prepared for this scenario. 32 years preparing. Stockpiling. Planning. Never thought it would actually happen. Never thought I'd actually use the preparations. But here we are. The scenario I planned for. And I'm not ready. Nobody's ready. You can't be ready for this. The satellite feed. I'm checking it again. Earth spinning. New hemisphere. Pacific Ocean. Island nations. Japan. New Zealand. All dark. All burning. Every island. Every population center. They hit everything. Even the small ones. Even the remote ones. Guam. Fiji. Samoa. Every inhabited island. Targeted. Destroyed. Nobody spared. Nowhere safe. The image quality is degrading. Satellite must be damaged. Radiation in space. High-altitude detonations. EMP effects. The satellite's electronics are failing. Images pixelating. Breaking up. Static lines. But I can still see. Can still make out the pattern. Earth. Dark. Silent. Dead. Frequency 28 megahertz. Weak signal. Very weak. Operator location unknown. Voice barely audible. Male. Young. Maybe 20s. Anyone. Is anyone still transmitting? Is anyone alive? I'm in New Mexico. Mountains. I survived the initial strikes. But my family was in Albuquerque. I can see the city from here. I can see. There's nothing left. Just crater. Just burning. My parents. My sister. Everyone I know. Everyone I love. Gone. Why did I survive? Why am I the one left alive? I don't want to be alive. Not like this. Not alone. Not in this world. This dead world. My name is. Does it matter? Names don't matter anymore. Nothing matters. I'm turning off my radio now. I'm done. Done transmitting. Done listening. Done hoping. There's no hope. There's no point. This is goodbye. Goodbye to whoever. To nothing. Goodbye. Transmission ends. Silence. Another voice gone. Another human giving up. Can't blame him. What is there to live for? Family gone. World gone. Civilization gone. Future gone. Why continue? Why struggle to survive in a poisoned world? For what purpose? What meaning? But I keep monitoring. Keep listening. Because that's what I do. Because Clara would want me to. Because someone has to witness. Has to record. Even if nobody ever hears it. Even if the record dies with me. Someone has to try. Has to do the job. Till the end. That's what humans do. We do our jobs till we can't anymore. That's discipline. That's all we have left. Discipline and duty and pointless persistence. 0537. 1 hour 45 minutes since first indication. 2 voices left now. 2 stations still transmitting out of thousands. The Australian. Sullivan in Iceland. That's all. 2 humans still broadcasting. Still trying. Still hoping someone's listening. I'm here. But I can't respond. Can't risk transmitting. My station is receive only right now. Passive monitoring. If I transmit, I give away my position. Not that it matters. Not that anyone's targeting anymore. But habit. Protocol. Stay quiet. Stay hidden. Stay safe. Habits from the old world. Meaningless in the new one. But I follow them anyway. The Australian. Pierce Calloway. His transmission is weakening. Signal fading. Voice degrading. Symptoms starting. Nausea. Dizziness. This is acute radiation syndrome. Early stage. I'm at 600 Röntgen cumulative exposure now. That's lethal 50% mortality. Coin flip, but at this rate, at the exposure rate I'm experiencing, I'll hit 1000 Röntgen within hours. That's lethal 99. Nobody survives that. Nobody. For science. For record. Not that science matters anymore. Not that anyone will read the record. But it's what I do. I'm a researcher. Was a researcher. I document. I observe. I record. Till the radiation. His voice. He's vomiting. I can hear it. Between words. He's trying to keep talking. Keep documenting. But the sickness. The radiation sickness. It's taking him. Real time. I'm listening to a man die. Slowly. From radiation poisoning. And I can't help. Can't do anything. Just listen. Just witness. Just record. Visual disturbances. Spots. Blurring. That's optical effects. Radiation affecting eyes. Affecting brain. Cognition declining. I can feel it. Thoughts. Scattered. Hard to focus. This is the end. Pierce Calloway. Alice Springs. Australia. Age 47. Researcher. Call sign. 5 something. I forget. I can't remember my own call sign. That's brain damage. Radiation. His transmission breaks up. Static. Carrier wave drops. He's gone. Dead or unconscious or equipment failed. Pierce Calloway. Dead. Age 47. Researcher. Died alone in the Australian outback. Documenting his own death. For nobody. For nothing. For the record that nobody will ever read. One voice left. Sullivan. Iceland. I'm switching to his frequency. Listening. Made decision. Staying. Not sailing. What's the point of dying at sea versus dying on land? Death is death. Location doesn't matter. I'm in my station. My radio room. I have supplies. Few days maybe. Then starvation or radiation or something else. But I'm staying. I'm maintaining watch. Because that's what operators do. We maintain watch. We listen. We broadcast. Till the end. This is Sullivan Northwood. Iceland. Maintaining watch. Broadcasting on 14.330 megahertz. If anyone hears this, if anyone's alive, respond. Please respond. Please let me know I'm not the last. Please. He's alone. Begging for response. For contact. For confirmation that someone else exists. And I can't answer. Can't respond. Because if I transmit, if I break silence, then what? We talk? We share misery? We count down to death together? What good does that do? What purpose does contact serve when we're all dying? When there's no hope? No future? No point? But he's begging. He's asking. He needs to know. Needs to know he's not alone. That someone else survived. Someone else is listening. And I'm here. And I'm staying silent. Letting him think he's alone. Letting him suffer that isolation. That loneliness. Because I'm afraid that if I talk, if I connect, I'll break. I'll lose the discipline, the control. I'll collapse. And I need to hold it together. Need to keep monitoring. Keep documenting. That's the mission. That's all I have. If I give that up, if I stop, there's nothing left. Nothing holding me together. So I listen. And I say nothing. And Sullivan keeps calling. Keeps asking. Keeps begging. And I'm the worst kind of human. The kind who hears someone suffering and chooses silence. Chooses isolation. Chooses self-preservation over compassion. That's what survival makes you. Selfish. Cruel. Inhuman. The apocalypse strips away civilization. Shows you what you really are. And what I am is a coward. Letting someone die alone when I could give them comfort. Could give them contact. Could give them something. But I don't. I stay silent. The satellite feed updates. Earth. Another rotation. Different view. Middle East. Europe. Africa. All dark. The bright spots. The fires. They're fading. Been 2 hours. The initial fireballs are dying down. The cities are burned. Nothing left to burn. Just ash. Just craters. Just darkness. The fires of annihilation are going out. Replaced by nothing. Just darkness. Just cold. Nuclear winter. The ash and smoke. Rising into atmosphere. Blocking sun. Cooling planet. The fires kill millions. The winter kills billions. Everyone left. Frozen. Starved. Dead within weeks. Months. Everyone. The radiation monitor. 0.85 microsieverts per hour. Doubling again. It's accelerating. The fallout is getting heavier. Denser. More radioactive particles. More contamination. More poison. The filters are working. Station air is clean. But outside is death. Can't go outside. Can't leave station. Not for days. Weeks. Maybe never. Maybe this station is my coffin. Sealed tomb. Slow death instead of fast. But still death. Eventually. Everything ends in death. Everyone dies. That's the new law. The only law. Universal death. Total death. Final death. 0603. 2 hours 11 minutes since first indication. Sullivan's transmission is weakening. His voice. Tired. Exhausted. Giving up. No response. I've been calling for 30 minutes. No response. Nobody's alive. Nobody's left. I'm the last. Last human broadcasting. Last voice. Last. This is pointless. Broadcasting to nobody. For nothing. I'm shutting down equipment. Conserving. Conserving what? For what? There's no future to conserve for. No reason to save batteries. No reason to. This is Sullivan Northwood. Iceland. Final transmission. To whoever. To whatever. To the silence. Goodbye. His carrier wave drops. Gone. Silence. Complete silence. The bands are empty. All frequencies. All wavelengths. Nothing. No voices. The radio spectrum is dead. The world is silent. Earth is silent. I'm alone. Last operator. Last voice. Last human broadcasting. No. Not broadcasting. Listening. Last human listening. Monitoring dead frequencies. Recording silence. Documenting nothing. Is this better than broadcasting? Listening to emptiness instead of adding to it. I don't know. Don't know what's right. What's meaningful. What matters. Clara's voice. I keep hearing it. In my memory. Her laugh. Her excited voice when she talks about marine biology. About the ocean. About the life she loved. The life that doesn't exist anymore. The oceans are poison now. Radiation in the water. In the food chain. In everything. The marine life she studied. Dead. Dying. Poisoned. Just like everything else. Her life's work. Meaningless. Gone. Like her. Like everyone. The satellite feed. One more update. Earth. Full visible hemisphere. And there's nothing. Just darkness. Complete darkness. The planet is dark. Silent. Dead. The UN satellite is showing. Is broadcasting. The death of Earth. The extinction of humanity. Real-time imagery. High orbit view. And it's empty. It's nothing. We're gone. All of us. Gone. The feed degrades. Image breaking up. Static. The satellite is dying. Radiation damage. Electronics failing. Power systems degrading. The last eye in space. Watching Earth die. And now the eye is closing. Going blind. Going dark. Like everything else. Like the whole world. The image. Final image. Before it goes. Earth. Dark sphere. Cloud cover visible. Continents barely visible. But no lights. No signs of humanity. Just a planet. Dead planet. Inhabited planet. Was inhabited. Not anymore. Now it's just rock. Just water. Just atmosphere. We're gone. 8 billion people. Gone. Extinct. In 2 hours. 2 hours from first launch to extinction. That's efficient. That's thorough. That's complete. We're good at destruction. Best at destruction. Final accomplishment. Species suicide. Total success. Everyone dead. Mission accomplished. The satellite feed ends. No signal. Gone. Dead. Last eye closed. Last witness gone. Except me. I'm still here. Still witnessing. Still recording. But for how long? How long before the radiation? Before the starvation? Before the isolation drives me? Drives me to what? Madness? Do I wait for slow death or choose fast death? Do I keep monitoring empty frequencies or do I end it? End the suffering? End the loneliness? End the pointlessness? The radiation monitor. 1.2 microsieverts per hour. Still climbing. Still getting worse. The filters can handle this. For now. But if it reaches, if it climbs to levels beyond filtration capacity, then the station becomes contaminated. Then I become contaminated. Then I die. Like everyone else. Maybe faster. Maybe slower. But still dead. Still gone. Still extinct. I am checking supplies. Food. Water. Fuel. Can I outlast the radiation? Can I wait until it decays? Until levels drop? Half-life of cesium, 137. 30 years. Strontium, 90. 29 years. Decades before the environment is even marginally safe. Decades of isolation. Alone. Completely alone. Last human. For decades. That's worse than death. That's torture. That's hell. Living hell. Eternal isolation. Eternal loneliness. Eternal meaninglessness. Clara wouldn't want that. Wouldn't want me to suffer. She'd want me to be with her, to follow her, to end the pain, to choose peace. Fast peace instead of slow torture. That's compassion. That's mercy. That's love. She loved me. I loved her. Love her. And maybe love means following, means choosing the same end, means not being left behind, means I don't have to be the last, don't have to be alone, can choose to join, to end.